What's going on, guys? Here with me today I have the Emerson Fast Type Tactical Airsoft Helmet. It's the Parajumper type. It's the advanced version and it is in seal camo. And today I'm going to be bringing a review on that. So let's get started. Okay, so first I'm going to go over the kind of outer overall look of the helmet. I think it looks really nice. If you can see, this is the basic shape of all of the fast helmets, and this version's the PJ type or Parajump, and then there's the BJ, which I'm not sure what that means. I want to say it's maybe base jump, but I am not totally sure on that, so I'm just going to refer to it as the BJ type. The biggest difference between them all is these holes here, these vents, really good ventilation on the helmet. I really like that feature. The PJ version, which is this one, has the bigger, almost looks like a coconut to me. That's what it reminds me of, but it has the bigger holes to allow more airflow through. I know there's the ballistic version of it has no holes, and the other types, I want to say the BJ type has more smaller diamond-shaped cuts in it too, to allow a little ventilation into it. Also, with the PJ type, it has the full Velcro on the top versus the other types of fast helmets that don't have it, but that's not a big deal because they all come with the Velcro on the side, which on this one I'm demonstrating. I have my American flag patch on the top here to kind of show you how it would look, and you could put pretty much anything on there as well. Another thing you can notice on this helmet is the texture on it, which is the seal camo itself. I like it. I was going to originally go for a tan color, but when I saw this is nice that way. For those who like to paint helmets, or those who want to paint a helmet but don't want to go through all the trouble screwing it up, or this is a good alternative. I like the way it came out. You don't need a helmet cover for it, and it gives it a little bit more of a 3D look as compared to the solid tan color. Now, this did look a little bit lighter on the picture online. I heard people saying that it was a little bit darker in person than they saw, but this goes with the camouflage I have very well. I'm running ATAX, which the FG version, which is a green dominant camouflage and mixed with a little bit of brown and tan in there. And this helmet, I think, looks really good with that. Looks really nice. Alright, one of the things you might notice on the outside is you have these arc rails here. These allow you to mount things such as flashlights. You could put cameras, like contour cameras can fit on there. There's the Velcro in the back where you can put maybe a morale or nameplate or name tag patch or a call sign or whatever. And then on the front here is the night vision mount, which is nice. It comes with the helmet. You don't have to buy one. And it gives you a mount there where you can either mount night vision if you have a dummy set, or even a real set if you go to that extent. Or you could also put, you get a mount and you could put a GoPro up here, which is nice because it's nice out in the front, doesn't hang from the side. So one more thing that this helmet comes with, which is nice, is some accessories. You get the a couple extra pads. I'm assuming you could put them on the side here because there isn't any pads. So there's those, and then you get this bag full of stuff, which includes things like this. I know this goes over the night vision mount. I'm not sure exactly what it does, but you can click it in and I guess it looks better. I don't know. You could just mostly for looks, I guess. You got extra rails here. This is the same, believe, the Picatinny rails, kind of like you would see on an M4 or any other gun that has rails, which you can maybe mount, use this to mount lasers or a camera, whatever, a flashlight, anything that you could mount on a gun. There's other pieces here, hooks and stuff, but I'm not totally sure what they're used for. I'm sure you can look them up and they would tell you, and that's about it for that. Alright, so let's move on. Alright, here's a view of the inside of the helmet. You can see there's a lot of airspace with all the holes, the vents here to keep your head cooler. As compared to other helmets, you have all this Velcro real estate here. These pads are fully adjustable. You can put them anywhere on this Velcro. You could put them farther apart. You can slip a pair of comms in there, headsets, whatever. You have on the top and bottom here, the left and right side of your head, there's a couple more Velcro pieces, which I'm assuming the pads that come with it, these would probably fit in there somewhere, but I don't really see a purpose to use them right now. You got a big soft pad in here for the front for your forehead, as well as back here, and on this for the back of your head. Now, some of you may be wondering what this black band is in here. Well, as I said earlier, this is the advanced version of the helmet, which means if you look back here, there's this dial, and what this dial does is it connects this entire band here, and what it does is you turn it to the right or to the left, and what it does is it makes the helmet tighter or looser on your head, so you can virtually put it on and spin this dial until the band fits comfortably snug to your head, and there you go, it's adjusted. All you have to do is just move these straps, which is easy. What I did is you just put the helmet on, click this in, and then you just move these up and down, back and forth until the helmet band is where you want it to be, which is nice because I got this thing adjusted really, really fast. It didn't take me long at all to get it where I wanted it to be. Alright, as with all products, there's got to be something that somebody ends up finding as a problem, and fortunately there's a couple things on here that I found, although they're not really too big of a deal, but you know, depends on the person. Some other people might think it's a huge problem, and other people, you know, might not care. So the first thing I noticed is this Velcroing on the top, and as you can see, it's not fully stuck on the helmet. There's spots where it's coming off, and to be honest, it's not the highest grade quality Velcro, but it doesn't bother me at all because I don't plan on really putting anything up here, and it's just not that big of a deal to me. So, and the other thing that I actually found to be kind of a problem, and this is kind of like something that's only for a specific group of people. In this case, I'm talking about left-handed shooters. Now, when you put this on, you can see this snaps here, which would be on your left cheek if you were wearing this. Now, the problem it creates is this is right on my cheek, and it's right where if I want to look down the aim, or if I want to aim down the sights on my gun, this is going to rub up against it, and because this is sticking out, I can't actually, you know, rest my cheek, and it gets in the way. However, the thing I found to solve this is that the fact that this is the advanced type, so it has this band, whereas the normal type doesn't, I'm pretty sure. This thing is already adjusted to my head, so it won't fall off. So what I could do is actually just unbuckle this and still wear it, and it won't. It'll be super snug. It's not going to move or budge or anything, but at the same time I can have it unhooked, and that way I can actually look down the sights of my gun. So It's only a problem if you're a lefty shooter, and it's only a problem if you're a lefty shooter who looks down their sights. So, like I said, it's a small flaw, but it's nothing major. This can be found on evic.com for around $70. It's a little bit more than some of the other versions they have, but I think it's worth it considering it's the advanced version with that dial-in band there that helps for the easier adjustments. Coming from somebody who I used to really hate the fast helmet style. I didn't like it at all. I actually preferred the Mitch series. I like the Mitch 2000 a lot. I like the way that looks. I like the style of that. But after seeing this, changed my mind. I really love this type of helmet, and it's really great. Feels good, but more importantly, it looks good. So I'd recommend picking one of these up. And thanks for watching. See you guys later.